My name is Melissa and welcome back to my she shed. Today's tutorial will be on a headband using griddle stitch. So if you've never used griddle stitch before, it's a fun stitch and it leaves a lovely texture. What we will be using is this wool. So this yarn is wool. It is called Cosy wool. I get it from, I believe it's Lincraft. Pretty sure it's Lincraft. So it's 100% superwash wool. It has a lovely feel to it, and the garments that you make out of it will feel awesome. It is 174 meters. Now it says it needs a 4.5 millimeter hook. Generally I go up a hook size. I did try the 5.5 millimeter. It was a bit too big, so it actually worked out for me to be a 5 millimeter hook. But obviously always check your hook size to your yarn to make sure you've got it the way you want it. So not only will we need our 5 millimeter hook, but also a yarn needle, and that's pretty much it. Well, pair of scissors as well. So let's get this project started. So leave a long tail because that's what you're going to be sewing with. Yes, there is sewing. Create a slip knot. And you are going to be doing a chain. Now the chain needs to be an odd number for this pattern to work. So I've already worked out that it is 65 chain for me, but what you need to do is make a chain, wrap the chain around your head, and if that is comfortable, as in it's not too tight or not too loose, that's what it is. Now if it is an even number, take one away to make it odd. Just make sure that it is an odd number chain that you are doing. So I am going to be doing 67, and I will meet you back here when I have done that. Now you have your odd number chain. Just chain an extra one. Turn your work so that the lumps are showing on the back, not the V's at the front, but the lumps on the back. Miss that chain one that you just did and go to the next chain. See that lump? We're going in there, straight in. Grab your yarn, pull it through. Grab your yarn, pull through the two on your hook, and that's a single crochet. Now the next one is going to be a double crochet. So yarn over, go into the next loop on the back of that stitch. Grab your yarn, pull it through. Grab your yarn, pull through the two on the hook, and grab your yarn and pull through the next two on the hook. Next stitch is a single crochet. So straight in, grab your yarn, pull it through, grab your yarn, pull through the two on the hook. Next one, double crochet, into the loop, grab your yarn, pull it through, grab your yarn, pull through the two on the hook, grab your yarn, pull through the next two. Next one is a single crochet, so straight in, grab your yarn, pull it through, grab your yarn, pull through the two. Next one, double crochet, so yarn over, into the loop, grab your yarn, pull it through, grab your yarn, pull through the two, grab your yarn, pull through the next two. So as you can see, what we're doing is a double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet. Now every row you need to make sure you start with a single crochet followed by a double crochet. So the whole pattern is single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. So the next stitch here is single crochet. Now it seems a bit tedious to start off with, but you do get used to the rhythm of it and you will just automatically do it, trust me. So for the rest of this row, continue with your double crochet, your single crochet all the way along. So alternative double crochet followed by your single crochet. Now you should, when you get to the end, finish with a single crochet. Now I will meet you at the end of this row, row 1, and show you what to do next. Last two stitches of row 1, so it is a double crochet, second last stitch, and then the single crochet on the last stitch. And that is how you should always end, with a single crochet on your last stitch. Chain 1, turn your work, and then your first stitch will always be a single crochet. So straight in, grab a yarn, pull it through, grab a yarn and pull through the 2 loops on the hook. Then the next stitch will be your double crochet, so yarn over, straight into the stitch, grab a yarn, pull it through, grab a yarn, pull through the first 2, grab a yarn, pull through the next 2. So the next will be your single, next will be your double. Now it's really easy to tell where your singles and your doubles go. So the singles look like a V. Can you see there? V. And your double has like a little cap to it. So I don't know whether you can see there, but that's a single, and see the double? It's bigger and it has like a little cap to it, whereas these guys don't. So if you get yourself all lost, so there's your single and there's your double. So if you get yourself lost and you've got yourself out of sync, you can just look at it and go, oh look, that is a single. And yep, that's my double, and it's quite easy. So this is row 2, and this is the pattern that you'll be doing. So a double crochet on top of every double crochet, a single crochet on top of every single crochet. So you always start your row with a single crochet, you'll always end your row with a single crochet. Now I did about 13 rows before I put my headband together. So just double check that it fits around your head fine. This is a good point to still check that it's not too tight and not too loose, because you don't want to make the whole thing and then it doesn't fit. And then when you've got about 12 to 13 rows, just once again put it around your head and make sure it covers your ears, and it's a really, it fits over your entire ear, or the person you're making for the ear. And once that is like that, then you can put it all together. So I'm going to continue doing this until I've got my 13 rows, and I'll come back and I'll show you how to put the headband together. Now I'm going to give you the reminder again. At the start and the end of every row, it should be a single crochet. If you have not got that, you've missed a stitch or done something with the stitches, so unfortunately, yes, you're going to have to undo it and do it again. The reason why is because the pattern won't work and it'll look a bit funny. It'll take a few rows before you start seeing the pattern, and then when you do, you'll see how pretty it is. Okay guys, I am going to leave you to finish your amount of rows that you require so that your headband fits nicely around your, covering up your ears, and I will meet you back here so we can finish off our headband. Okay, so we've come to the end of our 13 rows, and you can see you've got quite a lot of yarn left. We'll probably make a second one out of that. Grab your scissors and cut off a long tail, because that's what you're going to be sewing with. And simply pull the tail through and place your headband flat and see which side you like the most. So you might notice that at the very top of this face, you will see it dips in here and down the bottom. But if you turn it over, this is where the griddle pops out, top and bottom. So it's up to you which way you like, whether you like it popping out or whether you like it sitting in. Me personally, I like it popping out like that. So this is my front of my band. So I am placing it like this, so it is now on the inside when I am sewing up. So what you need to do is grab your two ends, pull them together, and fold the ends in half like so. So you got two halves, they're both in half, and you slip them together like so. And this is, we're going to be sewing up the top here. Now you need to grab your yarn needle, put one of the ends on your needle, so hopefully you've got two long ends, so it doesn't really matter which one you use, but I sew up with both just to make it extra secure. And while you have them lined up, so make sure it's all lined up, it looks even, get your hook with your needle and make sure you're grabbing each four, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pull through. And all I do is weave backwards and forwards, making sure I'm grabbing the top of each of those 4 folds. Now I am no sewing expert, so please feel free to do this whatever way you are comfortable with and gets you the best result. Remember, this is going on the inside, so you are not going to see it. And then when I've got to the end, I just tidy it up and I weave this back through, sew it in, and then I grab the other side and I just run it backwards and forwards, and I don't know whether it does anything, but it makes me feel more comfortable. And just making sure that the edge is all neat. Okay, and then once that is done, all you need to do is turn it inside out, and there you go, you have your headband, which I think looks pretty awesome, lovely and textured, very nice. So everybody, that brings me to the end of this tutorial. I have done many tutorials on headbands, so check out all the links below. If you have any questions at all, please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear all your comments and any feedback that you might have whatsoever. If you want to post any photos, please use my Instagram link, so I love to see your photos. That is at lucky_platypus1. If you'd like to see what else I make and what else I have on offer, you can go to my website, which is www.luckyplatypus.com.au, and also I have a Facebook page, Lucky Platypus. So I hope to see you all on my socials. I hope to see you at all of my next tutorials or my previous tutorials. Check out my playlist. And everybody, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.